The aviation industry in Nigeria has been weighed down by a number of issues in 2023, from the back-and-forth tussle between stakeholders and the Aviation Ministry over ownership of the planned new national airline to the trapped funds of local and foreign carriers. This report gives a broad view of Nigeria's aviation industry in 2023.
The year 2023 started in Nigeria's aviation sector with the raging issue of trapped funds of foreign and domestic airlines. This led some to stop flying into Nigeria, while others increased their fares. Another significant issue was the notice of industrial action. Aggrieved workers of the Nigerian Aviation Handling Company declared a warning strike over poor pay and a number of other issues. Their action disrupted flight operations at both the local and international flights during that period.
The year started with a battle for the trapped funds, foreign airlines and some domestic airlines who have their funds trapped with the central bank, and they were unable to remit or get those funds out up to today, despite all promises. So a little percentage has been released to them. It's a drop in let me not say ocean, but a drop in the river, and that has metamorphosed into the arbitrary and crazy fares that we're having on the international today.
Meanwhile, according to a report by the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, about 39% of international flights in and outbound operated in Nigeria between January and March 2023 was delayed. The report, titled Executive Summary on International and Domestic Flight Operations, shows that 3,073 international flights operated within the aforementioned period. Of these, 1,193 flight schedules across 25 airlines were delayed. The unveiling of Nigeria's much-awaited national carrier, Air Nigeria, was carried out by the then Minister of Aviation, Hadi Sirika. The ceremony occurred in Abuja on May 26th. Incidentally, on June 6th, Nigeria's House of Representatives poked holes in the purported launch of the airline at the twilight of the administration of former President Muhammadu Buhari, declaring it a fraud. Chairman of the House Committee on Aviation, Nolim Naji, declared that the launch of Nigeria Air was fraudulent after the major stakeholders in the deal between the federal government and Ethiopian Airlines denied knowledge of the launch. In response, Hadi Sirika, the former Minister of Aviation, claimed Nigeria Air was only unveiled and not launched, which the committee dismissed as an attempt to divert the lawmakers' attention.
What the House of Reps committee did yesterday was a little belated, but it's good. I also felt that they are complicit. If you have an oversight function, if you're given that responsibility to look through the aviation industry and come up with your oversight function, you would have seen some of these things they spotted yesterday. They would have seen it, and they would have raised alarm over what they regaled us with yesterday.
On resumption of duties, Festus Keyamo, now the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, delivered a monumentous update concerning two pivotal aspects of the nation's aviation sector: the Nigeria Air Project and airport concessioning agreements. While conducting an assessment of the Murtala Mohammed International Airport facilities,
the approach into the airport is smelly. It is totally unwelcoming, to people coming into Nigeria. And that is the gateway to Nigeria. So I have given a directive that we should completely shut it down and use the new terminal that can also take the traffic. Not done. This is a simple matter. I either get sacked by Mr. President or somebody who is responsible will get sacked. So it's a matter of who dies first that we are facing. Air Nigeria should be suspended. I have directed Nigerian Air until I brief Mr. President. It's as simple as that, to make sure that the processes followed were transparent.
About 4 months after, it is unclear what has changed in the country's aviation sector, with frequent cancellation of flights, with no consideration on how it affects passengers. Actual state of some airlines cannot be ascertained. A recent incident where an aircraft that took off from Lagos with Abuja as destination landed in Asaba without the crew knowing where they were really is a pointer to this. Improving capacity of local refineries will make aviation fuel more affordable and available. Clearing the backlog of foreign exchange owed to local and foreign airlines will make airlines financially healthier. Improving airport facilities and better maintenance of infrastructure will guarantee safety of general comfort of the sector. All of this will make the business more rewarding for operators and then turn flying within the country from a near nightmare to fun for passengers.